Well, uh, that was weird. So, emotional boundaries, bro. That's another thing that I've actually been learning, and I want to share it with you guys. So, emotional boundaries. This is a motherfucking thing, man. Emotional boundaries, bro. So, I like to use extreme ass examples, and so does my therapist. And it's funny. We were talking, and because of these extreme examples, because again, extreme examples are usually the most vivid and clear because they get the point across point blank, clearly, because they are intense. So emotional boundaries. What does that even mean? What does that look like? So an emotional boundary is, say for example, you, the viewer, are my friend, and I kill myself, right? Is that your fault? Let me know in the comments. Okay, so now the answer is no, it's not your fault. It's mine. Because no human can force any other choice or emotion onto any other human being. Every emotion that every human being feels is entirely 100% independent and specific to yourself and your own existence. Just remember that. Your emotions are unique to you. No one else feels your emotions. No one else goes through what you're going through. Even when somebody says, yeah, high school sucks, that could mean because one person is always late, and that could mean because one person never has free lunch. It doesn't matter, it's entirely specific to the individual. And that is just mind-boggling, man. That is fucking mind-boggling. I kind of lost, my thought train track. But anyway, a really another good example is because I retaliated with a question, and I asked my therapist, okay, so emotional boundaries, right? If you kill yourself, it's not my fault. That person made their choice. But what if I knew that they had an issue with being called ugly? And I told my therapist, I was like, what if you had an issue with being ugly? And I knew that. And I called you ugly with the intent that I knew that that would trigger you to kill yourself. Would that then be my fault? And again, it just ultimately comes down to, you could be as malicious as you fucking can possibly try to be, but the person themselves ultimately is the one that makes the choice. They are the one that chooses. No one can force anyone to do anything or feel any type of way because we allow ourselves to feel that way. It is all just improper consumerism, parentalism. We are humans being raised by corporations, no longer our parents. And that's where the fucking crazy shit comes in, man. That's where the whole, status and the quality and the zeitgeist comes from, the sign of the times. Harry Styles didn't sing about it for the fucking nothing. So, just be aware of that shit, man. It's a fine line, No matter what you say or do, humans are humans, bro. You can never know what they're gonna feel, what they're gonna think, what their situation is, how they're gonna assimilate it, what their perspective or what their scaffolding looks like. it's all just wazoozy, just